Welcome back to another adventure. I decided to head back out here to the Brothers Mine. Been a while since I've been out here, and wanted to get a little more footage of it and everything, and see if there was anything I missed. There's a couple of raises that I was wanting to check out, so we'll have to see if we can, if I can scramble up them today and see where they go. But I'm on my way up to the 400 level right now, and I found these. There's a couple of them. Move that around a little bit here. There we go. So I think these had something to do with the tram line. I'm not sure what exactly they are. There's another one right down there in the trees, but figured that was worth noting. And I'm, like I said, headed up to the 400 level. I'm going to check out that raised with the wheelbarrow there at the bottom of it and see if I can get up it finally. All right, so we're back in the 400 here at the Brothers Mine. We recognize that valve and the rolling rock can there, and I am gonna be headed up that way to check out that raise. I'm kind of curious whether nope, that's all blocked up there, but I can get through that side, and that's where that raise is. I'm going to try and climb today. All right, so you guys will probably recognize this. I just scrambled through that, a little bit of a crawl, but we got this wheelbarrow here, we got the ladder and some airline headed up this way. And so I'm going to see, it doesn't quite look as bad as it did the first time I was up here, so I will, as a rock drops on my back, head up that way, and hopefully we can get to another level on the other side of the collapse there in the 300 level, I think it is. Okay, so that was quite the scramble. Luckily that air pipe's still in pretty good shape, so I was able to hold on to it the whole way down, yeah, or the whole way up, sorry, and got up to this point. To the left, looks like continues up, not quite vertical, but looks like it might get vertical up there at the back there. I don't know if you can see that, but then it kind of continues up this way as well, way vertical. I'm not sure that I feel like I need to climb up there today, because it looks like another, I don't know, good 60-70 feet. But there is this, and I'm not sure whether this is the 300 level. Oh, let's see what we got here. Looks like it's a little bit collapsed back there. Might be another ore chute. Got some airline in here. That's a cool one. Old valve. Might be able to get up and around here instead of going up the other way. Oh wow, yeah. So I'm gonna go check that out. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can climb that though. We'll see what I can do. I made it up into here. I'll kind of backtrack because I was making another video, but there's a little pocket there with a platform, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. There's this hanging wall here, and you can see the quartz vein that they were going after here. Bunch of minerals and stuff in that. Yeah, you can see that vein right there. That's probably what they were digging out of there. And then I'll continue deep down back into this way. And there's this short little drift that comes off the side of that main chute that it came up. So that's the way I came in. I might try and see what I can do on that side. But like I said, I think it goes vertical there, so we'll have to see. Across all of this, And just up from the 300 level, there's one of the 200 level blacksmith shop right up there. And I'm just kind of making my way up this. But I found all kinds of stuff I've just been kind of kicking up. I know that's a blasting cap tin. That one is. I think these round ones were lids for another kind of blasting cap. That's a sardine can key there. I'm not sure if those were sardine cans. I think this one here was. That one's still got the key on it. Lots of, looks like another couple of those guys, the tobacco cans. And so yeah, I'm just kind of poking around, making my way up to, making my way up to the top here. I don't know what that is, but another little piece of tin out here. Oh, that might be those right there. But that's the bottom of that. I can't read it, but that might be the bottom of those tins. There's another one there. A little round. There we go. Rattle some. Yeah, that one might have been cut off there, I think. But got a kind of a jagged edge to it. So kind of cool to see. I'm just digging it up and leaving it sit for the next guy. Making my way up the pile here. A couple more of these guys. I don't know what that is. Might be an old boot or glove or something. All kinds of stuff out here though. There's a piece of rail. All grinded to a point here for probably a track switch. But one more thing up here I want to try and get to. That might be no, it's just a piece of pipe that burst there. But yeah, so making my way up to the top there. Try and get up that other raise. All right, so here she is in all her glory. This big, huge open pit up at the top. You'll probably remember that blue rope from the first video, I think it was. Might have made it on the second video, I don't remember. But I gotta make a scramble up there, across there. There's a tunnel right there. And back a little ways, there's a raise. There is a big stope back in there that I'd like to check out someday, but I might go eyeball it again and see if it's even gonna be possible to rope into it. I have a feeling you'd have to rope, tie all the way back out to this pillar here, or that stall. And I don't know if I've got that much rope, so we'll see what we can find out here. All right, so I'm back here, came in that front entrance there. I think that goes to the big stope. And then there's this big raise, I think, that goes up to the surface. So I'm gonna scramble up there, see how safe that ladder feels, and see where I can get to. Okay, so I am at that raise still, clambered up that far, and that's kind of the end of the soft stuff, and then it gets to solid bedrock here. Looks like a footwall, actually, because you can see the vein running right along where they blasted it out. And then I just happened to look up, and I saw this bat up here, which he has picked not the greatest area to hang, because let me nope, I'll zoom in on that. So that is a packed dynamite hole. The fuse is hanging out there. That's the packing, the wadding, I guess, that they would pack in after the dynamite. And then here's another one, and I thought it was pretty cool, because if you look up there, right about there, you can see it says gelatin, something gelatin, special gelatin blend, yeah, which is just awesome to find. You don't find that, which kind of makes me wonder if it's been dripping where I'm standing here, but I'm gonna continue and try and get up this really sketchy looking ladder and see where I can get to. So I am grabbed onto this ladder. This part seems pretty solid, but it does get straight vertical up there, and I don't know whether to trust that one because it's just got one leg sitting on the top of this ladder, and then this piece here is just rotten, moving around and stuff. But so I made it up that far, and I don't know that I'm going to press my luck because if I can get out here far enough to show you guys, but there's daylight right up there. So it looks like I can probably get into the top of this, and if I wanted to, and probably rope down into here later on. So that might be a future project. So. All right, so this is the back of, if you keep going, instead of going up that raise from the pit. So I just kept coming back this way. I've been back here before, and I've been kind of thinking about it, and I think it goes undercut right here, of whether to rope into that at some point. I might try and sneak out here a little ways further. It's a little squishy. Oh, there's a, yeah, it looks like it's just a little pocket over there. But it definitely looks like it's all undercut under me, and goes back under that way. So this would be kind of a cool one to try and rope into. And then there's more, looks like that way, that would be not too horrible of a trip. It almost looks like something or somebody has in the past, but that little hill there down onto the pretty narrow spot, I feel like you'd probably want to be roped up, just in case you slipped or whatever. But I'm going to put this back on my radar, because zoom in over there. It does look like there's probably another stope or raise or something over there, and then it kind of looks like it keeps going that way. So like I said, not done with this one yet. I'm gonna have to figure out a way, because I have a feeling there's more underneath us that I'd like to try and rope into, and then, like I said, try and get across to that. So I'm gonna go see if I can find the top of that raise over there, and where it daylights, and there's supposed to be another adit up that way too that's not on any of the maps or whatever. So we'll see what I can find. So I think I have found the top of that hole. The pit is right over the side there, and this is the first thing I come across, so it looks like it daylights from below. Fortunately, a couple of stalls down in there, but I'm not seeing the top of that ladder that I was trying to climb up. There's no ladder in there, but it looks like there is a tree, bunch of good anchor trees right up here at the hole. So kind of looks like that might be a future adventure. Kick that branch there out of the way, and probably have to rope down into there and then be able to come out the bottom, so we don't have to come back out the top. We've got some kind of a pile right up there. I'm not sure even. Oh, we got another hole over here. Let me while I got you guys here, let's go over this way and see whether this is that adit or not. Kind of looks like it's just a hole in the ground, but yeah, just a trench. It looks like it might have been an adit at some point, but I'm gonna poke around a little more up here. I never did the first time I was up here, so I'm gonna poke around a little more. Hopefully I can find that last adit that's not on any of the bulletins. So. Okay, so I came up a little ways. That other hole in the ground was right over there, and then I come across this, which looks equally as deep, but so I'm not sure if this was this has got to be on the other side of that big stope, because it's too far in, I think, to be the top of that other raise. But just kind of traveling along the ridge here, looking for anything else I can find up here. Still haven't found another adit. I did find kind of a likely place for one over there somewhere, that could have been one at one point, but looks completely collapsed. And then there's a little sinkhole here of sorts, and a trench right here. So I'm just gonna keep wandering around and see what else I can find up here. Okay, so I came in from up in that area over there. I don't think you can see it from here. Might be where those logs are sticking up. There was a little cabin, little log cabin, and I noticed this poking out from the hillside, and it didn't look too promising, but as I got out here to the edge, it definitely goes down the hill. So I think this might be the one that Dan was telling me about, something like 800-900 feet or something. Hopefully it's not too flooded out, but I'm gonna grab a flashlight and head on in, check it out. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Goes ways. A little pack rat nest there. I'm gonna look out at the entrance there, and we'll just head back in here. Let's see what she looks like. We got something dark back there, like a void, not a bear. We got some stakes in the ceiling there. I don't know that whether this is collapse or looks like it's pretty solidly packed in here. Yeah, I guess it could have been collapse. Yeah, we'll just keep heading back in here and see. Got some drill holes and stuff. I think we might have something here. Take a look at the ground. See any. Yeah, that's bare. Probably not in here. Those look pretty old. But we'll be careful nonetheless. Oh, looks like it used to be flooded here. I don't hear nothing. Weird little vein right here, like they cut into it from the side. Pretty black and nasty in here. Yeah, looks like it's done a whole lot of dripping since the last critter was in here, so we'll take that as a good sign. That is, there's one headed in, there's one headed out. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, looks like it might have turned around right here. I don't see any more footsteps in all this. So it's official. I will go in a mine further than a bear will. This stuff is pretty nasty looking black stuff. Getting into some stuff here. I don't know, yeah, 300, 296. So I assume that was the miners. That was probably DNR, which is not bad if the miners way back then were only 4 feet off of how far they were in. Buyer 1156. That might have been a geologist or something. Really weird looking stuff on the walls in here. Oh, now we got some water. Hopefully it doesn't get too deep. Oop. Oh yeah, pretty nasty. Probably gonna kick up some shit here, huh? See how bad it is. I'm gonna stay towards the edge. Try not to kick this stuff up too much. Pretty slippery. Oh. Hopefully it shallows up here. I think it's going to, but it's got a little bit of water in my one boot here. Oh, lots of geologist marks in here, spray paint and all that. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking stuff, but I'm sure it's not all that healthy. Oh, it's definitely slick. There's the 420 mark. Is it gonna, oh, looks like it faces right here. Maybe. God, this stuff is black and nasty. Yeah, definitely. No left-hand corner. No, that's the face. Weird, all that stuff coming out of the walls here, though. There's a drill hole there, but not much else. And look back at the entrance back there. So, yeah, that's a good. What was that last one? 420, probably. I don't know, a good 500 foot at it. So that's kind of cool, maybe 4-ish. But I'm gonna keep wandering around. There was a couple other spots that looked like they might be worth checking out. So I'll go ahead and finish this one up and head on to the next spot I can find. All right, so I swear I can just smell these things. I was walking along, kind of looked up the hill. There was a little bit of waste rock. Looked like it could have been a prospect, but I got up here. There's a bunch of stinging nettles to knock out of the way. And then I found this little doored entrance here. And this has got to be the, well, I know I've seen them before, but you don't see them very often where they actually tunnel downward. So unfortunately it's all flooded out and no way to naturally drain it. So I'm not sure what they were thinking on that one, but just another one kind of in between that last longer at it and the rest of the workings. So probably just somebody out here trying to get their claim to fame, but didn't work out for them because they didn't know how to drill a tunnel. All right, making my way back here, and just on the other side of these little trees here, there's a trench, probably a little discovery or exploration prospect. And I thought it was just the one because there's tailing a little bit of waste rock out in front of the one. And then there's this one. And then I was walking along on top of them, and there's this other one here, which looks like a pretty sweet little bear den there. Might be 4 or 5 feet deep, but I'm sure that's one of the preferred bear dens over the winter out here. But there's another one here, another little prospect, I think. Yeah, nothing too spectacular, but it's like they just came along and dug a trench, and didn't see what they were, didn't like what they were seeing. And so I'm just kind of making my way back down towards the car now. And unless I find anything else, then I think this will be about it. Thanks for watching. All right, so I was on my way back down to the car, and I found that. Thought that was pretty cool. Old hand saw. It's got the double teeth there, or whatever, different kind of teeth. Looks like the end broke off of it, and maybe they salvaged the handle, because I don't see any rivets in the holes. But I kind of imagine that it probably broke on them cutting this tree down here, and or cutting timbers for the mine. But worth pointing out.